Well, Daily Blast Live has the inside scoop when it comes to trending hot topics, and you can catch them every weekday at 11 a.m. right here on ABC 10. And today we're talking about Alex Trebek's announcement that he has pancreatic cancer. He announced that yesterday, and here to tell us more, we have Daily Blast Live's Al Jackson and Tori Shulman. You know, very devastating news. And how did you guys respond when you heard about this?
Well, you texted us all at once, and it was almost like the immortal we found out wasn't immortal. There's something sort of odd thinking he's been hosting since 1984, and he had made knowledge cool again, and he always had, and he was the constant North Star in our lives, all of us, in our living rooms, in our dining rooms, and when we ate dinner. So shocked and then just really, really sad.
Right. I mean, the stage 4 really threw me for a loop, especially with pancreatic cancer. I've lost family members to that. That's a rough one, to say the least. I don't want to get bogged down in that, but that's one of the tougher ones to treat, to say the least. You know, I just think when you see somebody like Alex Trebek that you think, like you said, is immortal, when you see that he's struggling with something like this, it does remind us of our own mortality. It reminds us that his voice that has been in our living rooms and you know, in our kitchens. I remember my grandmother cooking dinner and
what is this for 800?
Right, and so it's going to be tough. And, you know, we're just going to support him. And you see he's beloved. I mean, you see the outpouring of support from, you know, from Wheel of Fortune with Pat Sajak.
Oh, yeah.
You know, everybody's just kind of hurting right now. So we just wish the best for him and his family. And he looks like he's in good spirits.
He looks good. He looks healthy. He said he wants to fight it, which we all want to lift his spirits. My godfather won Jeopardy 3 times. He called Alex Trebek the ultimate gentleman, just as classy as you think he is on screen. Total gentleman.
Mellisa, where were you when you heard the news?
I have to be honest, you guys, that the first I heard about it was this morning in my office. I was like, excuse me,
were you
what?
Shocked?
Yeah, and I assume that there's going to be many watching right now, too, that will be in a similar position as me. So, Al, can you please tell us a little more, too, about what you mentioned that Wheel of Fortune did something, and I know that that circuit, that they're pretty close. So what did they do?
Well, the Sajaks, Pat Sajak tweeted out and said, from the whole Sajak family, we want to give our love and respect. I know Vanna White also posted about it and about her familiarity with cancer. And all of those game show guys that have been in there forever, those icons, they're banding together. And I hope they do some kind of show for him or some kind of donation or raise awareness, at least, for pancreatic cancer.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough topic to get into right now. But, you know, I just never thought that we'd live in a period where I didn't know anybody that didn't know somebody that had cancer.
Absolutely.
It just seemed like when I was younger, a million years ago, it was like you kind of knew maybe there was one guy in your neighborhood, and now it seems like it's 1 in 3. It doesn't matter the age. I don't know if it's what we're eating. Mellisa, I don't know, and I'm not going to hypothesize right here on Daily Blast Live, but there is something different where just everybody in our generation, people you went to high school with. I lost the guy that played left tackle for my high school, was 6'6", 370 pounds. He passed away from non-Hodgkin's at 39 years old.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And both his parents were doctors. It's like it doesn't matter who you are, whether you're Alex Trebek or just, you know, anybody else. It just comes for everybody, and it's really scary.
The only silver lining, Mellisa, is that there's empathy, right? So Meghan McCain, who lost her dad, which we all know was such a war hero, wrote F cancer, and I think that's what we all sort of feel at the same time, because we all know someone who knows someone. So we're all banding together, and I hope we find a cure within the next decade.
You know, you, Al, me, and the thousands and thousands of people watching right now completely agree with you. You know, it's just always way too close to home, regardless if it's a celebrity or your neighbor or someone right there in your immediate family. Cancer always is just, you know, a touch away. It's just
makes
right
you
there.
feel helpless.
It does.
I definitely feel it's just like what do you do?
There's no control. There's no control.
No, there's not.
I think you do it like Alex Trebek is doing it, and doing it with the stiff upper lip and keeping your head and your chin high. So I respect what he's doing.
Yes,
Good luck to him
and maybe like how Tori's you know, family had stated, classy guy. So of course he's going to handle this big challenge with nothing but class, just like he did, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, both of you, thank you so much. And we'll continue to watch, too, because I know everybody will be able to see you again right here on ABC 10 later this afternoon. The conversation will continue with Tori, Al, and the rest of the Daily Blast Live team, so keep it tuned here.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.